Whoa, 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 whoa. Jumbo.
Oh, Jumbo. Jumbo has been here since I've been here. Now, I've had this dated. Now, this is at least 50 years old. At least. Yep.
Nearly as old as you.
No, not quite. And it's still only 20 pence a go. What other rides can get for 20p a go in Blackpool? Here we go. I think we should get Vic to have a go on it.
How about you have a go?
I think I'll have a go on it.
Yeah, you have a go.
I'll have a go, Jumbo. Actually, I'll call her to that sense of the power off.
Oh, what a shame.
That Jumbo. Okay.
In the comments, who wants to see Chris on Jumbo?
The Simpsons, a classic Simpsons. I've had it for a few years now. It wasn't originally in the arcade, I'll be honest, I can't remember where I got it from. But it's a classic Simpsons. The retro boys like playing this. The Addams Family. This was originally in my hotel. For those of you who've watched Blackpool Lights, you'll know that I used to have a couple of hotels before I got the arcade. And when I shut down the hotels, that was in the hotel, so I brought the Addams Family from the hotel to here. The Bears, Super Bears, that was originally here, so that's been here since I've been here. A lovely classic one, that is. Then you got Monopoly. I bought that one about 10 years ago, maybe, I think. Can't really remember. This Barcrest, the darts one, Yabba Dabba Darts, quite a good one. I bought this a few years ago. Good standing machine. This is one of my favourites, the Big Ghoulies, an absolute classic. I bought this quite recently and I paid big money, big money. There were 5 of that big, the money was that big. It was huge money, yeah, huge money for that.
So it cost you 40 quid?
A lot more than that. This one, I've got to tell you the story about this one. This one's an absolute classic, right? This one, Deal or No Deal.
What's in your box?
What's in your box? Anyway, it was up,
that many of them.
Yeah, it was up for sale on eBay. Anyway, and it was for sale in Blackpool. It's an arcade that was shutting down a few years ago. So I contacted, said, yeah, okay, I'll have it. It was only going for 30 quid. So I thought, even if it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter because I could have the parts of it. So I shoved it in the back of my van. It was the end of season, and so I gave him the 30 quid, and then he buggered off and moved away wherever he went. Yeah, and then I just left in the back of the van. I went on holiday. When I come back, I thought I better actually put the arcade machine in and check it's working. So I brought it in, put it in, opened it up, I'm gonna float it up, yeah, and there was 60 quid a pound coins in the float.
Dear God.
So
you were 30 quid off.
So I got paid £30 to have a machine, and it worked perfectly. Except I had to change a couple of bulbs, which was no real big heart.
That could only happen to you.
I couldn't believe that. But as you say, but it was sat in the back of my van for a couple of months because I went on holiday and stuff like that. It was in the winter, so I didn't even notice it. And then when I could have floated up. Anyway, Sabutio, I actually bought this one. I remember when I bought this one. I bought this off Richard, the guy who made the Big Ben.
Gold Rush.
Yeah, Gold Rush. Because the reason I met Richard was him and his fella actually moved to Blackpool and decided to open an arcade on the same street as me, just up the road from me. You didn't know this, did you?
Was it Sorts of Fun by any chance?
No, it was on this street.
There was another arcade?
Yeah, because what happened was he came here in September and it was absolutely packed, and he thought, I'm going to have me a bit of that. So him and his fella came up and opened up an arcade and tried to go against the daddy. Now obviously the daddy won. You know where the CD store is now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it used to be, the whole unit there.
Oh wow.
It was only there for a season because they put a burger bar in as well and stuff like that.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, and tried. And yes, I am going to say, Richard, if you're watching this, I am taking the mickey. Yep, brilliant at fixing machines, yeah, but there's only one daddy in Blackpool.
34 videos later. And the machine still wasn't fixed. But he's brilliant at it.
To be fair, he knows how to fix a machine. Right, this one.
Eventually.
This one, I bought this off a friend of mine and I paid 20 quid for it because it wasn't working. There was parts missing off it. And again, I thought for 20 quid it's worth doing. But luckily enough, I had the spare parts in the back because what I tend to do is when a machine comes to the end of the service life for me, I'll smash it down and keep the parts. So when I get stuff like this, so I bought this machine for 20 quid and it works absolutely perfect now. Obviously I had to do a bit of work on it and stuff like that.
So it's nothing short of amazing that it works at all.
It works perfectly. To be fair, it's only plug and play. This is another classic. You would have seen me taking this out of the back of the van, yeah? People love this one. Loads of the retro boys come down to play this one, Pac-Man. As you can see, this was a new introduction this year to the arcade. So I'm really happy with that one. I paid quite a lot of money for that. It was definitely over a fiver. It could have even been over £7.50, I'm not sure. Tubular bells, I can't remember where I bought that one from. That I paid 60 quid for, but I can't remember where from.
It's getting darker and darker.
Getting darker. Son of Dracula, again, a normal machine, good machine, real or no real. Now these here are absolute classics, yeah. We'll start off with Delve Millions, yeah. This one is worth a fortune. I've been offered £1.5 grand for this as it stands, because these are classics now. People love these machines, but I'll never get rid of it. Again, this was originally in the arcade. So if you do come and play these machines, you'll see it says 20p only on these three. That's because they're so old, I was having problems getting the mechs changed from the old pound coins to the new pound coins, so I just kept it at 20p's so people can come and buy the 20p's off me. Big Breakfast, again, absolute classic. This one, Cash Vegas, I bought that off a friend of mine a few years ago. Again, same cabinet, really good classic machine. The retro boys love this stuff. Now you've got your classic one-arm bandits. Let's see if I've got 2 pence in my pocket. 2 pence in my pocket. No power on at the moment. This was built well before electricity. Never would. Absolute classics these are. These are proper. Now, the difference between these and these, if you know anything about machines, is when it says a machine is going to be 72%, that's your average payout. So it says theoretically, every £10,000 you put in it, £7,200 will come out. Theoretically, yeah? That's how it works, 72%.
If you play it absolutely spot on.
To its maximum potential. So that's how it works, yeah. These are totally random. So there is no payout on it because they are completely random. Tell you what we'll do, because there's nobody in, we'll open it up and I'll show you how it works. What do you reckon of that, Rick? So what we're going to do is I'm going to open this one, which is exactly the same, could be easy to go in, and you can have a look at how it works. As I said, this is completely random, no electronics in it. If you have a look inside there, well, there's 2 things stuck in there, so I'll just clear. So 2p at the top, goes down the slot, pulls the slot, and then what happens is it fills up the tube there, and when you win, it releases it from there and then comes out of here. But once the tube's full, it then goes into the bottom like that. So that's exactly how it works. Winner, winner! There we go, 8p winner, because we had 2 cherries. So this is a truly random machine. And because we're allowed to have these, because these were post the law that says they have to be set at a certain percentage, these are gone off grandfather rights, which allows you to operate machines like this. So, but it's 82p. Absolutely brilliant fun. Oh, winner again. So you do tend to be fair, you do tend to get quite a lot of wins off it. You get a good play for your money on this one.
Okay.
As you see, the only electronics in it are the actual bulb, the light. But originally, there was no lights or anything like that inside it. You can see these have actually been retrofitted afterwards. So, look at that cracking machine there.